What's up, everybody? My name is Eddie, the Lemming Whisperer, everyone's favorite YouTuber who makes videos about games you play and informs you about stuff you already know. Just like the thousands of other people out there doing the same thing right now. And even though my voice sounds like a combination of Trisha Takanawa from Family Guy and that guy from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, you'll still share and like my videos because you are all internet lemmings. No, but seriously, guys, Preacher MK, Jacob, obviously you guys know who I am because this video is for you. Let's get started. If you bring the phone up, we'll get started with the criminals and other executives, or executive and other criminals update. There's a app here at the bottom which looks like the Illuminati symbol, and basically it just says no VIP invite. So I'm assuming that's got to be something to do with the VIPs and the bodyguards. So let's get on. What we're going to do and cover in this video real quick is just the vehicles. Obviously the first one, the best mobile home of all, the Galaxy Super Yacht, which is $6 million that you buy from Doc Tees. Yes, Paul, it's $6 million. You can stop wetting your pants and giving Brandon your money. So that's really cool. Brandon already mentioned that in some of our text messages. So let's get on to what we're going to cover in this video, and that is going to be the vehicles, starting down at Legendary Motorsport. The first vehicle that we have is going to be, obviously you can see some of these vehicles are already variants of vehicles that already exist. We'll get to that in a second. The first one is a kind of a classic car. It's the Nightshade. Looks like a really kind of a classic Camaro. Pretty cool. $585,000, so neat. The next one is a typical looking vehicle, $695,000. The Verliner. I don't know, not much there. I mean, I don't know. Customization again, I can't tell you. This one is almost $1 million. The Mamba, really cool. It's got this crazy looking muffler right here, so I'm assuming customization is pretty high. The rest of these confuse me at first because these are all vehicles that already exist. The Kazagnata, the really expensive fancy car for rich people. I didn't check the price on it, but there's another variant of the same car, and I don't understand the difference between the two. This one's like starting out at $254,000. So I was looking at it, I'm like, well, what makes these vehicles so special? So I went back and I noticed that there's an armored variant of these vehicles, which is crazy. And it does obviously mean more money. You know, the first one was about $150,000. The armored version was about $4. So you can see the difference here, like $250 there, and it goes up to almost $6 with the armored version. The other one is the Baller. You have a Baller LE, and of course you have an armored version of the Baller LE. You can watch the price there on the top of the screen. And this is another Baller, but it's the Baller LE LWB, and I don't know what the difference is. So I'm wondering if maybe the difference between the two, because they are more expensive than the first variants. And the same thing here with the Schaefer V12, which I've never noticed that the Schaefer has a V12 in it. But again, on a regular version and an armored version. The color's a little weird. They got kind of a classic, expensive executive color to them. Again, I really don't know the difference between the two because you have the Schaefer V12 and you have this one, the Schaefer LWB, and this one's a little more expensive base price than the other one. And again, when you go to armored mode, the armored mode is a little more expensive too. So I don't know what the difference between those two are. So, but that's vehicles, pretty cool. And let's move on to the next thing. And that brings us to our next thing in Warstock Cash and Carry, and that would be the limo, the armored limo, a whopping $1,650,000. It is a 5-man vehicle. It is armored, and it does have a crazy minigun on the top of it, so that's pretty cool. The next thing I'd like to look at is something that Brandon's probably going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over, and that would be clothes. Clothes. So, I was crazy super excited. And unfortunately, there's really not much to look at. As you can tell, I'm trying to change my outfit so you can see my wrist, but there's really not much to look at in the watch department. From here you can tell there's really no hats. There's a couple of shorts. Other than that, it's just the typical Kanye West pack. And then it brings us to here. Now, I really cycled through really quick. There's some designer T-shirts, and some of these might have been something from the Road Rider update that I didn't unlock yet. Of course, there's the D-bag pack. But then here, as you can tell, loungewear is the Hugh Hefner pack. Yay, you're executive. These are called smoking jackets. And they're pretty hideous. Oh, there you go. You Hefner. Boom. So, clothing, Brandon, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, and in time for Christmas, I just woke up to get a present under the tree pajamas. So, yay. Like I said, that brings us to the next thing that Brandon and much of you have been drooling over about, and that is what we've been asking since Vice City. That is not the rebreather of the night vision. That would be my thumbs being heavy on the direction pad. That would be the revolver. Now, it is cool they added a new melee weapon too, the Switchblade. And it's got a VIP variant and a bodyguard variant, which is cool. I guess you have to unlock those with that mode. But there it is, the heavy revolver. This thing is a beast. And there's the VIP and the bodyguard variant, which the bodyguard variant is stinking sick. It's got a skull and the brass knuckles and everything. But there's different colors. There's no mods you can put on it, no silencers, no this, that, extra clips. I mean, obviously, it's a revolver. It's a 6-shot round gun. So, but it's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and purchase it here. So through the magic of editing, we'll fast forward, grab the revolver, and yes. So much yes. It is a one-shot gun, guys, just like the musket. This gun is the Vice City revolver we've been wanting. And as I was playing around with it, the one thing I noticed about it is that not only does it hit like a freight train and one shot's pretty much anyone you aim at, regardless of where you hit them, it also only takes 2 shots to blow a vehicle up in the sweet spot to the by the gas tank. So yeah. So that's it, guys. Eddie the Lemming Whisperer. Mash that like button. Let's get it to a bazillion views because I'm awesome and you guys are my lemmings. Peace out.